Hello, my name is Sherry Smith, and today I'm going to take you through the first steps of the visual arts lesson, Abstract Shapes. And so the first step is coming up with a minimum of 10 shapes used, but 5 different shapes. And this could be organic or geometric. I've chosen to use maybe a little bit of both, but primarily geometric. So, like this shape right here is a little bit of organic and geometric. And I really like this texture here. And how you get that is corrugated cardboard. So you would take some cardboard and peel back, exposing this. This didn't peel very well, but that's how you do it. And maybe you can find a piece of cardboard. If you do it a few times, get lucky. I got lucky on this one, but that's how you do it to get that texture. Okay, so I've pre-cut some circles. I got triangle, square. This is an irregular shape, and just a variety, and then a circle. So I took a roll of duct tape and I just placed it down and drew out a circle, and then I cut it out. So I have two here. So we're going to be layering. But then I also used the part that I did that's cut out. I used that as a shape as well. All right, so I've got all my shapes. And then what you're going to do, let me show you the end result. So this is the end result of our abstract shape project. Okay, so you can take a piece of watercolor paper, but we're going to take a piece of cardboard. You can use poster board too. So a piece of cardboard. Here's the end product. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this different layering technique. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to construct a composition, so how things are arranged on the paper. And so for this assignment, I'm going to be asking you to choose a composition of symmetrical, asymmetrical, diagonal, repetition pattern, emphasis, or you can call it focal point. So you need to choose a composition. So in this composition is repetition and pattern. It's kind of like all over the place. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a focal point composition. All right. So I have some glue, and I'm going to be gluing down these shapes. And the focal point, let's see. I think I'm going to make my focal point in the corner. So I want layers. So I don't want to just glue these shapes down and not at one layer. So I'm going to take one here, okay? And then I'm going to glue down the same shape on top of it. Building up a layer here. So after we put the aluminum foil down, this will be higher than the other shapes. Okay, so they have that here. And just to give you an idea how high this is, let me turn that. You can see here, I built it up pretty well. Okay, so this is going to be my focal point. Okay, so all the other shapes are going to be in lower layers. So I'm going to take these two circles, and I don't need a whole lot of glue. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put this one here. I'll take a little bit more glue. Okay. And so I'm asking you to have a minimum of 10 shapes used and 5 different. So this is one shape, a different shape. So that's 2. Now I need 3 more different. Okay. So I'm going to take this corrugated cardboard. and my triangle. Layering it. I don't want to layer it too much because remember, I want this to be the highest as my focal point. So I'm going to put this here. So even though these are see 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes, but they're all the same shape, triangle. So that's 1, 2, 3 shapes. All right, need 2 more. I'm gonna take this piece of I guess it's like a rectangle. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this rectangle and put it on top of this circle here. And take some scissors and I'm going to cut just a little bit off and put it here. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. Cut this up a little bit smaller. You know, when we're talking about shape, really shape is just a line that's closed up. Okay. Yeah, shape is created when line is enclosed. And shape is an element of art. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have met the requirement of 5 different shapes. And I've used more than 10 shapes total. That's okay. That is okay. And you know what? I didn't even use these. Let's get a little crazy. Put one right here. I really like this this shape. You should ask yourself, like, what shapes are you drawn to? You don't really need a reason to be drawn to something. This glue is just not working out for me. So I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to brush it on. You can do that too. Now, if I don't wash this glue out of my brush, it will ruin it. So you want to make sure be kind to your brushes. I'm just going to glue that down right like that. Okay, so the next step, we are going to take some aluminum foil. But before we do that, I am going to get a large brush and I need to lather this, smother it with glue. So you could do this. You could take your brush. Okay, that brush won't fit in there. Find a brush that'll fit in there. And you're going to paint glue all over your cardboard. So we're going to be placing aluminum foil on top of this. And we want the aluminum foil to stick. I did a demo and I didn't use glue just to see what would happen. And it was an epic fail. So this step is really important. And that is why I am giving you 12 points for this step. I do have a rubric that goes along with this assignment. You get 20 points for successfully choosing one of the 6 compositions. Remember that is symmetrical, asymmetrical, diagonal repetition pattern, or emphasis or focal point. And this project is emphasis. Remember, this is our emphasis here because it's higher than all the others. 10 shapes used. That's 8 points. Okay. I think my coverage is glue is good. This one's not really staying down. That's okay. Get some, all right. Put these brushes in some water in a minute. All right. So now you're going to take some aluminum foil. And you want to be generous and decide, do you want the matte finish side or do you want the shiny side? Okay. I'm going to use the shiny side. I tend to lean more towards the matte finish, but today I'm getting crazy. All right, so I'm going to place this aluminum foil down, and I want to massage, rub the aluminum foil around these shapes. Okay, so you don't want to like completely like make it tight. You don't want to have it completely tight. Want to give this aluminum foil some wiggle room, so that way you can get inside these shapes. And again, remember, this is the end result. Okay, massaging it down, getting all those creases. Oh, and right here you can see that corrugated cardboard, that texture coming through. Very nice. Massage it down. Now we can see the shape. Turn your artwork to make it more ergonomically correct. Okay. Massaging it down. Ooh, isn't that nice? Look at that pattern. Got a shape here. Okay, and then let's not forget our focal point. Okay, so see, this is raised up. Okay, you can see that this is raised up. So you want to be generous with the foil, so that way this aluminum foil doesn't cut, the shape doesn't cut through the aluminum foil. All right, so I'm liking this. All right, now what you want to do before you fold over the edge of the aluminum foil, turn it over and put some glue on the back. If you don't do this, then the aluminum foil, the edges are kind of like flying away, and it's just an annoyance. Okay, and then fold this back like so. And take some more glue. I'm running out of glue. Okay. We're going to fold this over, massage that down, recheck in my shape. Okay, folding this down. I do have an extra, some tacky glue. This is a little thick, but glue is glue, right? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Focal point right here. Okay, just a quick look at the end result. I chose black. All right, so I'm pretty much done with my glue for right now. All right, now what I might want to do at this point is on the back, you do get 4 points for your first name, last name, and Bell on the back. So I would take a pencil, pen, Sharpie, and write your first name. I mean, don't write first and name, but write your first name. I'm gonna write my name here. And then Bell. My favorite number is 6, so I'm gonna put Bell 6. All right. And then, okay, wow. All right. So maybe not put it, don't do that part. And then I have my name on here because here in a minute, this is going to be wet and it's going to be really hard to write your name. Okay. Okay. All right. So now you need to decide what color, what color do you want? And I chose black on this one, but I want you to think about color and its meaning. So what does red make you think of and feel? Does purple make you think and feel? Yellow, what does it make you think or feel? Orange, okay. So are you going for a calm look? Are you going for an exciting look? Okay. And then also blue. So the primary colors, secondary colors. So primary, if you take 2 primaries, you'll get a secondary. So if I take these 2 primaries, red and blue, I'm going to get a secondary of purple. If I take 2 primaries, blue and yellow, I'm going to get a secondary of green. If I take 2 primaries of red and orange, or red and yellow, I'm going to get orange. Okay, so think about what emotion you're trying to convey with your color. I am not looking for a calm color, so I'm going to take red, and I don't want it just straight from the bottle, and my tip is clogged up. Here's a trick. If that happens, open up the tip. Instead of trying to shove something in this way, come in the back way, pop out that old paint. Yeah, it's messy. Art's messy. That's okay. And I'm going to use an aggressive color, red. I'm just going to squirt a little bit on here, not too much. And also orange, just to make it a little bit different. Okay. And a little bit of yellow and a couple drops. Okay. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to cover all the aluminum foil, really massage in the color all over. All over. So when you're finished, you shouldn't see any aluminum. Hold up your piece so you can get to the edges. Okay, good coverage. And this is 12 points for outstanding coverage of paint used on top of aluminum foil. Okay, now you can take a paper towel, and for my emphasis, I'm going to wipe off this color. So not only do I have the height showing the emphasis, but I'm going to change the color. Okay. And a contrasting color to red would be, I guess this is red-orange. Okay, so we take a minute and do a little color theory of a color wheel. So this is red, red-purple, blue-purple, blue, blue-green, green, yellow-green, yellow, yellow-orange, orange, red, orange. Uh-oh, what I forget? Red, purple, purple. I mixed it up. Uh-oh, purple, blue, blue, green, 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 yellow, orange, red, orange. I gotta say to myself, slow down. Okay, so here's my color wheel. So this is a red, orange. Across from the color wheel, blue, green is its complement. And when complements are put together, they make each other look vibrant. So I'm going to make this a blue, green. So I'm going to take a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, and I'm going to make this focal point shape a different color. So now there's no question that this is my focal point. Okay, so my composition has an emphasis. This shape is the emphasis. And then on this one, I let it dry, and then I took a moist towel and I wiped off the raised parts of the shape to get this texture technique. I'm going to take, this is wet and this is dry, and I'm going to just try something here and see if I like it. I don't know if I'm going to like this, to rub off while it's still wet. Will it give me the same effect as it's dry? I think it is a little bit. Maybe not as much, but due to time, I wanted to show this to you. So that way we won't have to wait for it to dry. Okay, I just love this. So we see all the texture of the corrugated cardboard, and maybe take a little bit of paper towel so that we can see that texture of that aluminum foil. Awesome. So we have our name on the back. Excellent. Great craftsmanship. Really massaged the aluminum foil, carefully and strategically wiped off the paint, but leaving some paint behind to show the texture. And it is very apparent that I have used the composition of emphasis or focal point. And I want to thank you today for joining me.